All right, what's up, y'all? So today we are doing our secondary back day. I just kind of wanted to bring you guys with me and just get it done and show you guys what it looks like, because my secondary back days aren't really a major day. It's just to get more blood flowing through the back. So I like playing around, trying new exercises. It's just to get more volume in through the week. As long as I'm following 3 criteria, I kind of don't care what machine I'm using necessarily, as long as you're getting these 3 criteria done. And so I have the plan right here. So as long as I'm doing a pull-up, of course, every gym has a pull-up bar. A pull-up, a neutral pull-down choice, a chest-supported row choice, and an underhand pull-up choice. I'm good to go. I'm tracking my rear delt flies, and that's the complete back. After that, we have some curls that we're gonna be doing, and just getting it done, man. Just getting to work. We're 7 weeks out today. Damn, 7 weeks out, y'all. So we're gonna put in some work today. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what a secondary back day looks like. Looks very similar to the first, but I'm not tracking as much progress, if that makes sense, because this is a 6th day of training and I'm recovering very well from it. So I've just been keeping this up during the whole entire prep. So stay tuned. Hey. We're doing sets 2. Just dealing with that nice and whacked up as I do more.
Thanks.
Push. Yeah, we're gonna be doing these for 4 sets total. 4 sets of 10, and then move on to our actual working exercises with machines. Yeah, body weight pull-ups are a great way to start. Get some more volume in the blood moving. Yeah, so do this 3 more times and get back right up at right there is where I want it. Person. Pull it. Body. Oof. Sag. Yeah. Hey, let's go to that first work in the set. All right, so the first exercise that we're going into is the neutral pull down of choice. Arms, not supinated, not pronated, but just neutral, just like this. Pulling our elbows really tucked in deep to get a lot of that back split thickness. And I'll figure out what we're gonna do, but that's the whole point. So the whole point of doing this separate back day is to add something neutral, overhand, under. And the underhand is going to be more towards the lower back bias. So everything we're doing is going to be for a reason. So we'll get that done after lifts. Okay, so as first exercise is going to be this neutral grip, single arm pull down. It's not my first choice, but I don't really see many neutral grip options here. So I don't do these in my regular back days. So it's a supplementary exercise for sure. I'm going to really focus on that deep stretch into the back and really just focus on pulling as much tension as possible to the upper back track a little bit. So let's get it in. Let's get our first set in and see how it looks. I'm really trying to drive my elbows into my back to create as much mechanical force as possible, gaining the thickness, that stretch in the upper lats too as I'm pulling back up. So the negative and the actual pull itself are doing work. Definitely don't want one half of the motion doing everything by itself. So we focus on both halves. Lord. Hey. Yeah, they look. Six. 7. 8. Oh yeah, come on. Ooh. All right, y'all. Next up is a chest supported brain. We're going to be using this T-bar roll and try to get as much volume as we can in here, and just keep pushing this back volume. I believe here, since we went neutral grip before, we're going to go overhand. Yeah, this would be an overhand grip, and then we're going to aim to that upper back. So let's get it done. Yep, that's the spot. What? This side. Now yeah. That's it. Look. All right, y'all. Now we're about to go for an underhand pull. I think this will give us a nice stretch into the lower lats, mid back. Let's find out. Oh yeah, that stretch feels really good. I'm gonna angle myself a little differently so I can kind of hit the lower back a little more. This is just warming up so I can talk to you guys, figure out what the hell this machine is doing. Never used this like fitness before, but so far so good. Small adjustments and we can get the exact range I'm looking for. Wait.
Think.
Wait.
Wait.
Yes, sir. Yeah, this light fitness machine isn't that great for the contraction that I'm looking for. I'm really looking for that tucked elbow position to really emphasize that lower lower lat area. But it's not giving me exactly what I want, but I do want to change it up with that underhand grip, and that's exactly why we're using it. But we'll keep using this one, just work on that angle a little bit more, and go for the next set. Let's go. All right, y'all, we got rear delts next. We're gonna knock these out for just the complete back. It's something I hit on shoulder days too, but rear delts are so small they can take a lot of beating. So I make sure to hit them on secondary back bay, as well as a little tiny bit on the main back bay. So gonna knock these out, get these Oh yeah. Rear delts is definitely one of those exercises, one of those muscle groups that you don't want to neglect. I think it has a lot of influence on how your side poses look, because if you're just so front heavy, so side heavy, without that back popping out like it should, it's going to make you look imbalanced. So make sure you guys are really hammering down those rear delts. If you need more, if you know for a fact you don't have a lot of rear delts, hit them twice a week. Right now I have done 2 to 3 times in my program, and I think I've made a lot of improvements from the off season, but that's mainly from the volume that they can handle each week. So just a big tip for you guys: if you guys are lacking in certain body parts, calf, rear delts, forearms, any type of the small muscle groups, just make sure you're emphasizing them week to week. All right, guys, the last 2 exercises that we have, we're going to do a curl variation of any kind. This can include dumbbells, barbell, machine, just whatever, pretty much whatever we want, what gets us a good pump or contraction for the day. Let's get this curl done. Let's see. Oh yeah. I can hear that. Warm-up's done. It's pretty easy. And let's get started on our actual working set. Six. I don't really have any crazy cues for biceps or any training tips, but I will say this, guys, like, I've seen a lot of people overcomplicating biceps. Still, just curl. Yo, just curl. It's been working for eons. Like, you look at the 70s, previously, like 60s guys, and so on, especially early 90s guys, all they did was curl. That's how they get big old biceps, man. So anything y'all want to do when it comes to bis, just all day, every day. If you want to put more emphasis on like a stretch position or something like that during the curl, fine, so be it. But a lot of these like influencer exercises and stuff, they look pretty and flashy, but honestly, if you're getting a good contraction doing the curls that you're doing, there's no need to switch up from what already works. You know, that's a reason why people have been getting so big forever. You know, they've just been sticking to the basics, eating, training, and everything's just simple, man. So all I'll say for biceps is just good. That's it. That's my only cue. Alright, y'all, and that concludes a full secondary back day. Like I said, it's nothing crazy, but it definitely hits all the fundamentals that we need to make sure we're having a complete back stage, especially with our main back day already getting the heavy pusher of, you know, just our overall back width, its size, and thickness. So today is just driving in that nail, you know, just hammering down even more on conditioning and just making sure we look as good as possible. As they say, shows are won from the back, so but making sure we're looking solid, because the last thing I want is to be in classic with a weak back. So we're making sure we're hammering that down. Yeah, it's pretty simple, pretty straight to the point, and it's so easy that you can go to any gym and do this, or just anywhere. I can go to pretty much any gym on my 6th day of training and get some good volume in, recover well from it, and then my next back day is what, Tuesday? And yeah, we just keep going from there. We're 7 weeks out, like I said before, and we're gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep making sure I give y'all all of the content, this prep, so every single week is a new video, and I'll make sure to keep providing them. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Deuces.